सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नमो सद्गुरु तुकया ज्ञानदीपा, नमो सद्गुरु सच्चिदानन्दरूपा, नमो सद्गुरु भक्तकल्याणमूर्ति, नमो सद्गुरु भास्करा पूर्णकीर्ति। सम्पाद्य ज्ञानं च विधाय भक्तिं, विलोकितो येन समाधिराजः। वैराग्यवन्तं सुविचारयुक्तं, नमामि जोगं शिरसा गुरुं तं। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं, नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं, सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। Ramakrishna Hari. Today is the 14th day of our Adhik Mas Chintanam, and now in this beautiful verse Tukaram Maharaj is going to say few things to God. Okay, Tukaram Maharaj is going to say few things to God, and you can see here how he has feelings, bhava towards God. What kind of bhakti Tukaram Maharaj is having towards God. Bhakti also, there are categories, differences in bhakti. If you see Narad Bhakti Sutra, so many definitions of bhakti, and here Vedantic definition of bhakti is also different. Bhakti before dawning of Brahmadnyanam is different, and having dawned Brahmadnyanam, that after that there is bhakti which is called Jnanottar Prema Lakshanatmika Bhakti. In bhakti always Dvaitam is required. I am Bhakta and Lord whom I am worshipping, Upasya, Upasaka, this difference is there before, prior to Brahmadnyanam. But when Brahmadnyanam dawns in our heart, that time after that, of course, Bheda is there. In Vyavaharik Satta, Bheda is not going to go away. But that Mithyatva Nishchaya of Bheda will continue. In fact, we say Kalpita Bheda. In that Kalpita Bheda, I can do Bhakta Bhakti Bhava Sambandha. There is pure knowledge. In that there is no Bhakta, Bhakti and Bhagavanta. But having gained that knowledge, Kalpita Dvaita I accept, and having accepted Kalpita Dvaita, I do Bhakti. That is why Tukaram Maharaj says, Nako Brahma Jnana Atma Sthiti Bhava I don't want. Mi Bhakta Tu Deva Aise Kari. But that is also Kalpita Bhakti Bhava. And our Madhusudan Saraswati ji, he says, Bhaktyartham Kalpitam Dvaitam Advaitat Api Sundaram. That Dvaitam which is accepted for time being and understood it as Mithya, that Kalpita Bhakti is better than, superior than Advaitam. That kind of Bhakti Tukaram Maharaj is saying here. Varkari Sampradaya also walks with this kind of Bhakti. Means first you start with another Bhakti and then you slowly excel from Jnanam up to Jnanottar Prema Lakshanatmika Bhakti. Okay, now let us sing. In this Abhanga, Lord is not talking with Tukaram Maharaj, and Tukaram Maharaj alone he is talking. This is called love. When we love each other and that person is not talking with me, I don't say you go. Still I will try to inculcate his mind, I will try to divert his mind somehow, and I will make sure he will talk with me. Same way, when we say you go from my life, there is no love. Fighting is there, but there is no love. Here you see, God is not talking with Tukaram Maharaj, but Tukaram Maharaj doesn't say, okay Lord, I don't need you. I will stay in Brahma Jnanam. He doesn't say like that. He says, I know why are you not talking with me. And he gives some reasons, and he says, I will not go from here unless you talk with me. I want answer right away. I will not go just like that. This is called Sakhya Bhakti. In that you have full freedom to tell God whatever you want to tell. Like Arjuna and Krishna, they were Sakhya Bhakti. And Arjuna was very fond of Krishna, and he did all sorts of things which we are not supposed to do with Bhagwan. But he did that. That is called Sakhya Bhakti. If you see Bhagavad, just little bit introduction, if you see Bhagavad Gita first chapter, in that chapter, in first, Arjuna says so many things. If I kill my Swajana, then what will happen? Adharma, then Kulanasha, Kulanashat, Stridhar, everything will just, fall apart. Everything will collapse. Whole my dynasty will go into vain. He says everything, and Bhagwan is just standing like this and laughing. Sanjaya says, Tamuvacha Rushikeshah Prahasanniva Bharata Prahasan. Arjuna was telling so many things, and Bhagwan was just seeing and laughing. Okay, you tell. What more? And then Arjuna got tensed, because Lord is alone everything for him, and you are gone talking with Lord and God just laughing. You imagine if your beloved person is there, on you totally depend, and you are telling him problems, this happened, that happened, now what will happen with me, I don't, and he is just laughing. What you will feel? Very bad. Same condition is here. Tukaram Maharaj went to Pandharpur, and Lord is not talking with Tukaram Maharaj, and Tukaram Maharaj is now restless, and he says in this Abhanga, Na bolasi तेहि कळले देवा न बोलसी तेहि कळले देवा लाजसी आपुलिया नावा लाजसी आपुलिया नावा तुझ मी घालीत नाही गोवा तुझ मी घालीत नाही गोवा भीड केशवा कासयाची भीड केशवा कासयाची उतरी आपुला हा भार उतरी आपुला हा भार न बोलसी, you are not talking with me. ते कळले, and I have understood why are you not talking with me. न बोलसी तेहि कळले देवा, O Lord, कळले, I have understood why you are not talking with me. लाजसी आपुलिया नावा, your name is Patita Pavana, and you are not justifying your name. How he is persuading Lord, Bhagwan, your name is Patita Pavana, Deena Dayal, and you are not talking with me. This is pure love. Huh? Lajasi Apulia Nava. Don't you feel shy on your name? Shame on your name. You are not talking with me. Tuja mi ghalita nahi Goa. I am not going to ask you anything. Why are you not talking with me? Do you think I am lacking, I am missing something in my life? Oh God, with your grace, I am full. I don't need anybody, I don't need anything. I just need your sweet words. You should talk with me, Lord. Why are you not talking? Tuja mi ghalita nahi Goa. Goa means I will not ask you anything. I will not put any proposal in front of you. You Lord, please talk with me. Bhida Keshava, why are you afraid? Bhida Keshava Kasayachi, why are you afraid of talking with me, O Lord? This is his first line saying, I have understood. Why are you not talking? You should justify your name. I am not going to ask you anything. You please talk with me. You also have this kind of bhava. Generally, we don't talk with God. If we talk sometimes, God doesn't listen to us. If God listen to us, he doesn't reply. In case of Tukaram Maharaj, it is totally different. Tukaram Maharaj talks with only God. God listens to only Tukaram Maharaj and he replies also. That is why this sweet conversation is going on. Bhida Keshava, what is there? What is wrong with you? Why are you not talking with me? Okay. Tukaram Maharaj says in next line, Utariya Pula ha bhar, Utariya Pula ha bhar, Majase bolo ni uttar, Majase bolo ni uttar, माझा तुझ नवे अंगीकार, माझा तुझ नवे अंगीकार, मग विचार करीन मी, मग विचार करीन मी, उतरे आपुला हा भार, उतरे आपुला हा भार. Please keep aside this burden which is there on me. What is burden? You are not talking with me, this is burden. Utariya pula ha bhar. Bhar means lot of weight is there, burden on me. You please, release, give me relief from this burden. How? Majasi bolo ni uttar. You please, uttar here means you say something for me, you reply my words. Nowadays WhatsApp world, messaging, texting world, if you are loving somebody and that person is not giving reply to you, what kind of situation? Same thing he is saying, you please give me reply of my WhatsApp text. As though Tukaram Maharaj is texting him and he is saying, Majasi devoni uttar. By giving reply to my words, you please remove my burden. I am beneath of this burden and I am suffering, O Lord. माझा तुझा नवे अंगीकार. If you are not going to accept me, if you see any defects in me, deficiency in me, you please tell me. See how bravely he is talking. If you see any defects in me, if you are not going to embrace me, you tell right now. Better you tell right now. माझा तुझ नवे अंगीकार. Angikar means I am going to embrace you. I am going to embrace you. If this is not going to happen, mag vichara karin me. Now here vichara karin means then I will not come to you, I will go to somebody else. If Lord, you are not going to listen me, accept me, you please tell me right away. Otherwise I will think of some other person. Other person means Sant Mahatma. Sant Mahatma, they are more compassionate than Lord. Lord sometimes will have merciless, but Sant Mahatma will have all the time daya in them. Tukaram Maharaj says, Daya Santa Bhandaval, Daya Santa Bhandaval. This daya is capital of Sant Mahatma. Sadhu Sant Maya Bap, Jeka Daye Sagar. Sadhu Sant Maya Bap, Jeka Daye Sagar. Dhanyate samsari dayavant je antari. I don't like to give more quotations, but somebody suggested me, you please give quotation here and there and do like this also. I said okay, fine. Santa Mahatma, they are more compassionate than the Lord. If you are not going to listen to me, I will go to Santa Mahatma and they will compel you to speak with me. This is bhava, not that I am going to leave you and I will go with Santa Mahatma. This is not bhava here. I will go to Santa Mahatma, they will compel you and you will talk to me. They will force you, you should listen to Tukaram Maharaj. When Santa Mahatma forces God, God has to listen to them. Okay. Now Tukaram Maharaj gives a Dharma Niti. What is Dharma Niti? When Lord is not talking with Tukaram Maharaj, he brings Dharma Niti here. दात्या आणि मागत्यासी दात्या आणि मागत्यासी धर्मनीती तरी बोलिली ऐसी धर्मनीती तरी बोलिली ऐसी यथानुशक्ती ठाकील तैसे यथानुशक्ती केल तैसे बांधी दोघांसी विन्मुखता बांधी दोघांसी विन्मुखता उतरे आपुला भार उतरे आपुला भार. Tukaram Maharaj says there is Dharma Niti. Datya, the one who is donor, giver, distributor. Datya ani Magatyasi, one who is receiver. For both of them there are rules. Not that all the time rules are there for donor. Receptacle may be anybody. No. Bhagavad Gita says Desha Kale cha Patre cha. Desha Kala Patra. Everything has equal importance. What you are giving, where you are giving, and to whom you are giving. Everything has importance. That Tukaram Maharaj is bringing here. Datya ani Magatyasi. Donor and receiver, both of them have Dharma Niti. And what is that Dharma Niti? Dharma Niti tari bolali aisi. That Dharma Niti is like that. Yathanu Shakti Thakel Taisi. Whatever I am capable of giving, I should give that up. You see, one point he is clarifying here. If you have 1 lakh salary per month, how much dakshina you should give? Some people they give 10 rupees and 1 lakh salary. Okay, so he says Yathanu Shakti. As much your status is there, with respect to that status you give danam, and with respect to that status you find out receiver. Okay, this is Dharma Niti. Dharma Shastra means what to do and what not to do, how to do and how not to do. This that to do, don't, the do's and don't means Dharma Niti. Dharma Niti is not something limiting you. They are not happy to put limitations on you. They know how life unfolds, how the karma phalas are there. With respect to that, they have made one guideline, and that guideline is called Dharma Niti. We all are allergic to Niti, rules and morals and Dharma. But they have calculated everything. They were not like us. They were thinking so much. Anyway, Yathanu Shakti Thakel. How much your status, with respect to that status you give everything. Yathanu Shakti Thakel Taisi. And if you don't give, now he is bringing that point. If you don't give, Badhi Doghanshi Vinmukta. Vinmukta means I will not give. I have money but I will not give. Some receiver is there who needs it badly. I will not give to him. Then Badhi Vinmukta. That not giving will cause some harm to you. If you don't have money, if you give whatever you have, it will make sense. It will not go wrong. But if you have everything and you are not, ready to give that or let go of that, then it will create problem. Badhi dogansi, receiver also will be bound, and that donor will also get bound by these things. Badhi dogansi vinmukata. Vinmukata means not giving whatever we have, not sharing with others. And Bhagavan says in third chapter, Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha tairdаттana pradayebhyah yo bhungte stena evasah. Stena evasah. The one who doesn't give whatever he has, who doesn't share whatever he has, he is as good as thief. Badhi doganshi vinmukhata. Okay, now Tukaram Maharaj is saying, that is why I am hoping for your positive reply. I am waiting for your sweet words, O Lord. Mhanoni kari to mi aas, Mhanoni kari to mi aas, तुझिया वचनासी वास, तुझिया वचनासी वास, धीरहा करो निसायास, धीरहा करो निसायास, नटळे नेमास आपुलिया, नटळे नेमास आपुलिया, उतरे आपुला भार, उतरे आपुला भार, मजसे बोलो नी उत्तर, मजसे बोलो नी उत्तर, माझा तुझ नवे अंगीकार, मग विचार करीन मी, मग विचार करीन मी, उतरे आपुला भार, उतरे आपुला भार. Tukaram Maharaj said, if you are not going to accept, please tell me, I will go to Santa Mahatma. First argument, first proposal. Second, he says Dharmaniti. If you don't talk with me, whatever you have to share with me, if you don't share, we are in trouble now. Both you also and me also. And then he says Manoni. These problems will happen, O Lord. Better we should talk. How much craving is for there just for talking? Because this is not some ordinary person talking with you. It is God talking with you. Have you ever imagined that God will talk to me and how He will talk to me? This is the avastha where they were, and this is the avastha where we should be. Not now, slowly, eventually, by the time, by the deeper end of our life, we should be there. That is why this chintanam is going on. Manoni karitomi asa. Therefore, O Lord, asa means I am hoping. I am hoping badly you will talk to me. Tujya vachanasi vasa. Tujya means your vachan, your words. My ears are thirsty to listen your words. Therefore, I am hankering on your words, O Lord. I am waiting to see your open mouth. Tujya vachanachi vasa. Vasa means whatever you say, then I will revel in that. Vasa means I will stay in that. Tujya vachanachi vasa. And to hold on to this thought, I will not go away unless Lord speaks with me. I need lot of fortitude. Dhiraha karoni sayasa. Fortitude I need, sayasa, lot of efforts. Just only fortitude will not work. I need efforts also. Dhiraha karoni sayasa. Sayasa means lot of hard efforts. Full efforts I will put forth to just listen your sweet and advising, admonishing words, O Lord. न टळे नेमास आपुलिया. Now I am not going to step up or step back from my rules. न टळे नेमास. Nema means Ekadashi, going to Wari, doing Upavas, going to Alandi, Pandharpur, Somwar, all kind of these things. These are my niyama. I should have niyama, rules and regulation as far as spirituality is concerned. Dog doesn't have any rule when it comes to eating and wandering here there. If I also don't have any rules, I have liberty to go anywhere to do whatever. I am as good as God, dog only. That is why we should have rules and regulations. We feel rules will bound me. We say, of course, rules will bound you, but that bounding rules will liberate you. See, listen this. You feel if I do Ekadashi, Upavasa, I will be bounded. I can't do other things. Yeah, that bounded thing will liberate you. That is why bondage also of two type. One bondage, they will tie you once and for all, means for whole life you will be bound. And this Vrata, Ekadashi and all, this bounding is to liberation. That is why he said, Na tale nemasa apulya. Now I am not going to shake away from my these rules and regulations. I will do my upasana. O Lord, whether you talk with me or not, I will not let go of this upasana. This is another thing. When we don't get good signs in our life, good sign that something good doesn't happen, we immediately give up all. First thing we will give up meditation, then going to temple, then listening to satsang. Easily. Why? Because God is not listening to me. Tukaram Maharaj ji say, you see, dhairya is there. He say, I am not going to go away unless you listen to me. I am not going to give up any spiritual practice unless you talk with me. We should have that bhava. One day, God should guide me from within. And till that point, I will not give up any task. I will not give up any spiritual practices. Every day, 5 shlokas Gita I will read. 50 Abhanga I will read. 50 OV of Jnaneshwari I will read. No matter when God visits me, I am not going to give up these rules. And that rule will give you Lord's Darshanam. This is very much true. And to last stanzas Tukaram Maharaj says, unless you speak with me, I am not going to go away. And today this is my rule. And you know, Lord, I don't run away from my rule. Okay. तुझे म्या घेतल्या वाचोन, तुझे म्या घेतल्या वाचोन, येथोनी नवजे वचन, येथोनी नवजे वचन, हाची माझा नेम सत्य जान, हाची माझा नेम सत्य जान, आहे नाही म्हण तुका म्हणे, आहे नाही म्हण तुका म्हणे, उतरी आपुला हा भार, उतरी आपुला हा भार, मजसे बोलूनी उतर, मजसे बोलूनी उतर, माझा तुझ नवे अंगीकार, माझा तुझ नवे अंगीकार, मग विचार करीन मी, मग विचार करीन मी, मजरी आपुला भार, उतरे आपुला भार. He says, तुझे म्या घेतल्या वाचोनी. तुझे म्या घेतल्या वाचोनी. Without receiving any receipt from you, येथोनी न वजे. I am not going to budge from this place. When we go to temple, do we have ever this kind of bhava? Unless God will talk to me, I will not go away from this temple. And this bhava we can't entertain. They will arise from our heart if we are in that state. Tukaram Maharaj is not entertaining these thoughts. He is in that thought. That is why those things are coming to him. तुझे म्या वचन घेतल्या वाचोनी. This is Anvaya. तुझे of yours vachanam, sweet words, soothing words, calming words. Without taking them, I am not going to go away from you. I will be facing you, O Lord. हाची माझा नेम सत्य जान. And for today, no Ekadashi, no any Pradakshana, no Haripatha. Today, this is my name. This is my discipline. This is my rule. I will not budge from my place unless you talk with me. You see what God would have done? Yes, Tukaram Maharaj, I gave up. Let us have a nice chat. Let us talk nicely. What problem you have? Nothing, Lord. You just talk with me. I don't have any problem. Even though I have problem, when you talk, all problem they vanished away. I need your soothing word. I need your strength that I am with you. That's all. I don't need anything. हाची माझा नेम सत्य जाण. This is my rule for today. आहे नाही म्हण तुका म्हणे. You tell me आहे means are you going to talk with me? You say yes. If you are not going to talk with me, say no. I don't want to beating around the bush. Direct question. Yes or no? Will you talk with me or not? God say, yeah, Tukaram Maharaj, without you, who I have? I also have bhakta only. I don't have any family and all, except Rukmini. You all my family. You all are my family. आहे नाही म्हण तुका म्हणे. Tuka म्हणे means Tukaram Maharaj says, you tell yes or no. You will talk with me or not. Then I will take my decision. You see how bravely he is talking with God. We can't talk like this with our boss. You imagine in company, if boss is not talking with you and you have understood why he is not talking, will you go to him and he will say, why don't you talk with me? I'm not going to give trouble. And Dharmaniti is that, will you tell like this? I'm not going to go away from this cabin now unless you talk with me. Client-boss relation is different. Some receiving is there. In Bhakta and Lord, there is no receiving and gaining. Only love, prema bhakti. And that Tukaram Maharaj is showing here. This is called Sakhya Bhakti, where freely he is talking and ultimately God says, yes, I will listen to you. What do you want? Nothing, God. You just smile at me. That's all. This is Bhakti, where you enjoy the conversation. Sometimes what happens, people are there, they are not actually angry with each other, but they will talk as though they are angry. Why? So they get some joy out of that. Same way, Tukaram Maharaj is not angry with Lord. Lord is not angry with Tukaram Maharaj. They are just enjoying their company. Being together, they are just enjoying that. So we have to talk with God sometimes. We have to develop that habit. We have to entertain such thoughts. Then one day we will directly talk with God. And we will also say, God, now you listen to me. Then he will listen. First day we say, God, do this, do that. He is not our servant. We treat him like a servant. We have to treat him like a Devata, Lord of universe. Then our works will happen. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. पुंडलीक वरदा श्री हरि विठ्ठल. पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय. माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की जय. जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की जय. सद्गुरु जोग महाराज की जय. सद्गुरु स्वामी चिन्मयानंद महाराज की जय. रामकृष्ण हरी.